Thursday. We are just shy of...
Josh, have you changed clothes, Josh? Have you changed? Josh. No wonder Josh is making all these great trades. He hasn't gotten up from his desk in like 2 weeks. Is this not recording audio? This is totally not recording audio. Dude, what the heck? All right, first up we have Usi, who is a trader from South Africa. He has 2 update videos for us since we last heard from him. So let's go ahead and see what Usi has been up to.
Hey everyone, this is Usi again. We are back again with another video.
Is this me?
It is currently Thursday, the 12th of October.
Hold on, I can't hear him. I think this is my problem though. All right, everybody, welcome back to our second update video for our A1 trading audience competition, where we are looking for the best trader in the A1 trading community. We have 8 members right now from all around the world competing on $10,000 demo accounts. They've been going at it for a little over 2 weeks, and we have a lot of exciting updates to show you. So let's go ahead and jump in with the very first one. So let's see what Usi's been up to.
Hey everyone, this is Usi again. We are back again with another video. It is currently Thursday, the 12th of October, and currently...
So this is coming in from last week.
It's 11:50 a.m.
I think that he got this to me as I was finishing up the first video, so I didn't have time to put it in.
This is another
the first video, so I'm glad that we're starting with this one.
I just want to update you guys on what has been happening. There's a new trade that I took, and I'm still on the S&P trade. It doesn't want to hit my take profit, and it's annoying me. But I'm gonna hold it either way. I'm still on that trade and everything else. So yeah, let's just jump right into the charts and see what we're dealing with. All right, so this is the S&P trade. This is the 1 hour chart, and so what has been happening here is I'm still on the trade, and I've been just trading my stop loss so far, and everything is going great. I just wanted to hit my take profit. I don't know why it's taking so long. So according to the way I trade,
this looks like a really nice trade. I mean, want to stay up to date with all the latest trading information? In the description below, you'll find the link to join our free Discord. The Discord gives you instant access to lots of helpful material like free trading courses, chart analysis, updates about what's happening in the A1 community, as well as discount codes for our other products and services. The best part, all of this and more is 100% free. So go down in the description below this video and check it out for yourself. If you're interested in upgrading to the full VIP Discord featuring our team of expert traders signals, you can use the live chat link in the description to get connected with one of our team members in seconds. So don't wait, go check out the free Discord today. He got in all the way down here and prices just continued to go up. Trailing stops, smart, and he's got his take profit way up here. He's definitely still got a ways to go to make it to his take profit, but I mean, that looks like a really solid, he got in at just the right time there.
It gets to my take profit, I remove partials depending on the risk assessment that I've done on the specific trade. And I wanted to reach this point, which, if you guys remember, this point is let me just show you guys real quick on the 4-hour chart. This point is exactly this one right here. So it's this. So I'm seeing this as a resistance, so that's why I'm just gonna take my profit before that actual resistance right there. So today I picked up a Euro USD trade. Oh, by the way, let me just update you on gold. I'm fully out on gold. As you can see, it reached my take profit. and everything is just great. We are.
He added applause sound effects. That was not me. He's proud of himself in his gold trade, which he should be. Look, he bought gold. This thing is, I think I can move this. Yeah. Bought gold way down here. Again, another really nice entry, getting in right where he should be, for USI for maximum profits. You know, down in this kind of lull right here, and then since then gold just shot up. So very, very nice for him, and he's clapping it up for himself, I suppose. He's patting himself on the back for that with
Yeah.
that one.
So now I'm looking for sales on gold, as I said I would. There are specific things that I'm looking for in order for me to actually go ahead and take a sell. I don't just blindly take a sell because price is on a resistance area, or take a buy because price is on support. There are specific things that I look for before I actually, take that trade. So that's how this is going. And today, just now, actually, a few minutes ago, I picked up this Euro USD trade, and you can, as you guys can see, it's already floating in profit, but it's more or less break even at this point. So
he's gotten, well, I guess he's on a 4-hour chart here. I wonder if the lower time frames, like 15-minute and 1-hour charts, give you a little bit more information, but he's clearly going against the trend here. Euro USD was on a downtrend up until the last couple of days, it seems, last week or so. And since then, it's been moving higher, but maybe topped out at, I guess he supposes, this significant level, this level of resistance right here. Can definitely see a lot of activity in that zone right around here. So he's come up to this level and then come back down from it enough that he supposes that it's going to, he thinks, hopefully drop all the way back down to these lows right here. That's where his take profit is. But he's definitely getting in on this one fairly early. And I mean, if his gold trade and his S&P trade have anything to, show for it, he's been getting really good entries with like maximum profit, getting in right where he should be, and then the market doing exactly what he wants to. So he's been finding great breakouts right before they happen. So we could see euro dollar might be another great breakout on USI's list.
what I saw from here is, as you guys should know by now, if you're following Euro USD at least.
Man, yeah, Euro USD has been on a crazy downtrend for a long time.
Steep, downtrend.
Yeah.
And with this downtrend that has been happening, it was able to reverse and test certain highs, which acted as a major resistance for Euro USD, and now it's going back down. So I took my trade on the 1-hour chart. As soon as price, did this movement right here, if you guys can see clearly,
Rejected off
here,
that level right there, yeah.
Price, came down, broke the structure completely, and retested the break a little bit and continued downwards. So now I'm just gonna hold this trade until it gets to my take profit, which are the last
For $1,292.
So the previous lows right here.
USI with the big trades.
My take profit is right there, and I'm expecting it to drop and create that move right there. So that's my trade.
A few moments later.
Hey guys, just a short and quick update on my
Oh,
USD
whoa!
trade. This is how everything is going after 5 hours from the previous
5 hours
video.
more than a few moments, but
And yeah, the time right now is exactly that.
I love
2
USI's
minutes to
editing.
7 p.m.
it's making my job
Southern
easy.
Standard Time. So this is how the trade is going. The CPI volatility really helped out my
Oh,
trade,
yeah.
and we are currently at
CPI last week.
$580. So I'm hoping that this take profit will be hit sooner than you know.
Great trade from Usi there. And keep in mind, this was last Thursday, so we do actually have one more recent update from him where I'm sure that he's going to talk more about this Euro USD trade. But look at this. So his account balance, not counting his current active positions, which it looks like he has at least two, because we know that he's in 584 for profit right here. He's in total 771 profit for all of his active trades, giving him a total account balance of nearly $11,500, but not including those active trades. He's already up $691, which is fantastic. That is great trades from Usi. He's killing it for sure. Now let's go ahead and check out his second update video that we have. Let's see what he has to say in this one.
Hey everyone, this is Usi. I hope everyone is good and you guys had a great weekend, because by the time
Such a
you're seeing
nice
this,
guy, such a great guy.
at least at
Uzi.
the time of recording, it's currently Monday, and the time right now is 5:40 p.m. South African Standard Time. So it's Monday, new week, new trades, new everything, and yeah, I just want to show you guys the trades that I have. I took some new trades, a couple of them, and let's just jump right into the charts and talk about it. Okay, so these are the charts, and
He's got a new little setup here. He's not filming on his phone anymore. Now he's recording his screen. He's got his webcam set up. It looks really nice too. This is Usi. Big step up here. All right, so we're looking at, this is the euro dollar trade, and it looks like it didn't come down to hit his stop. You know what? I'm gonna let Usi explain it. Usi's gonna explain it.
everything is currently going. So if you guys remember, I took this trade, I think last week Friday. Actually no, I took this trade Thursday, I remember now. So the trade is now around this point right here, and it fell all the way, did exactly what we wanted it to do. So right now I trade my stop loss to be right above this supply area right here. So as the trade is actually reacting to it, I'm expecting it to drop from this point onwards to just drop. I don't want it to pass this. If it happens to pass this, then I'll be out of the trade. Today I picked up a gold trade. This is the gold trade right here, and I'm not really happy with my entry on this gold trade. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not happy at all. So I don't know if you guys remember from the previous updates, when I had closed this trade, it was around this point, as you can see here actually. So now what is happening right now is the trade then came to this area of interest. I realized that I need to take the trade, but I didn't take it on time. That's my problem, and I hate that about me. I didn't take it on time. And
Usi, don't be so hard on
let's
yourself,
jump into the trade that I literally just took right about now. So I took this trade right now, like literally a few seconds ago. Well, it can't be a few seconds ago. It is like a few minutes ago. So Euro USD is on this, uptrend. As you guys know, as you guys should know by now, Euro USD is on this uptrend, and I then saw that
Those edits, man.
it had came down to retest these structural this structure right here, which is support basically. So I picked up the trade on this. Let me show you the exact movement that made me to take this trade. So this is the movement right here. After the retest had happened, it then broke above this retest. You know, if you could draw a trend line right here, you know, there was this mini trend that has been formed, and it literally broke above this, and then it came back down to retest the break, and that's exactly what made me to take this trade. It is a textbook break and retest. So yeah, I'm on this
Who's he
trade.
doing
I
my
actually
book?
took it exactly on the 1 hour chart. So I'm currently on this trade. I'm expecting it to reach this point right here. Hey guys, a very quick update on my USD JPY trade. If you guys can see here,
Look
the
at
date
that
today is
wick.
Tuesday. It's currently 8 p.m. and as you know, I entered right here, as you can see, and I was wicked out by this massive wick right here. I don't know what happened today with JPY, but if you know, you know. That's what I'm gonna say. And this is the only
I
active
don't know.
trade
I
that
think I
have
remember
on right
Nick
now.
and Frank talking about
So
that yesterday. Something
yeah,
with the
as
yen
you know, I
pairs,
entered here, and
I think.
it did go up again, but it's on its way down now, and I'm currently down negative $40. Oh, and I'm also out completely on Euro USD. Remember that I trailed my stop loss right here, so I then got stopped out by that, and gold is the only trade I have running.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice stuff from Usi there. Let's go ahead and move on to our second person. All right, we have a quick update from Adam. Here is his second video.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Just want to quickly run you through this particular trade. So I drew my fib area. So first of all, I looked at the weekly to see what direction price is generally going in. And for some time now, it's been in a uptrend. So for me, having that in mind, came down to the daily to see again where price was generally heading towards. Now, though I can see lower highs and lower lows being formed, still wanting to have a look on a lower time frame. So I came down again to the 4 hour time frame, and looking to my left, had a long-term trend line on the 4 hour, which was broken. So again, seeing that happen, I'm now looking for buy opportunities as a temporarily, in my opinion, uptrend is being formed. So from that standpoint, came down to the 1 hour, and using my 4 hour fib placements, took my entry from this zone here. And by the time I caught this particular trade, I was in work, so it was a bit difficult to get the best entry. However, I am currently in profit. So what I like to do is to move just a bit closer here, the last low, so that I am in profit.
I usually do that pretty
in the
similarly.
event that price was to reverse, I still come out the trade.
When I occasionally trade on demo account, no real accounts or anything like that, but I do something pretty similar, which is once I've got a nice bit of profit, you know, maybe I should be a little bit more patient. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, maybe I should trust my kind of strategy, but I'm usually pretty quick to trail at the most recent lows, like that big. So he's on a 1 hour chart here. You know, he's got this little, all of these candles are kind of clustered up right here in this little consolidation, but have recently broken through with our last 2 candles here. And so that for me, I would probably do the same thing. Go ahead and trail. You know, can't complain with $147 trail for profit. It's continuing to move higher. Of course, you want it to keep moving higher, and you know, I trail my stops fairly tight as well. So I also just love seeing how much analysis and effort he put into this trade before he took it. I mean, he went from the weekly to the daily to the 4 hour. Now we're on the 1 hour. So his analysis started on a weekly perspective, moved to a daily perspective, the 4 hour, and then he actually took the trade on the 1 hour. No Sacramento Kings today. Today we're watching soccer or football, but no Sacramento Kings. What happened to Kevin Herter?
With something. So that's just quickly one of my trades that I'm in. I'm currently exploring a gold buy trade. So again, on the weekly,
look at this again.
do
He's gonna
have
go
higher.
from like
Sorry.
extreme bird's eye view of what the market has been doing. When you're looking at the weekly chart, you're basically looking at what has this asset done this month, the past month. I mean, we can see all the way back. I mean, look, this right here, 2022 to 2023, that little range right here is the entire year of 2022. And we're getting later on in the year in 2023, you can see that we're coming up on this 2024 mark. So you can see how gold has trended basically over the last over a year and a half. And I think it's pretty cool what he's doing, going weekly, daily, 4 hour, and then finally getting in on the 1 hour for like the super detailed entry. But taking a look at these higher time frames for an overall trend. Pretty cool stuff. Because again, look, you can see that gold has pretty much been on a downtrend since May-ish. May maybe is when that downtrend started. And now, I don't know what month that was. I suppose that was last month. That's October there, so maybe that was last month. Maybe that's September. Gold came all the way back up, which is actually incredibly impressive. Or I suppose this is the weekly chart. So if that's last week, I don't know. Anyway, it's been on a downtrend.
It's been on a downtrend. Still have my trend line here, which if I was to zoom in a bit, so we can all see a bit clearly, price did move up to the upside very aggressively.
Very aggressively, yeah.
And I am seeing a bit of a reaction of that trend line, so I'm keeping that in mind still. On the daily, again, seeing price react from that weekly trend line, massive bearish candle being formed here. So still not knowing what could happen with the dollar anytime soon. We got into war in Israel. I'm still anticipating gold to move up as well as the dollar. So going down to the forward time frame, trying to see what price does with my fib zones. Took another aggressive entry on this one. I would have wanted price to come a bit lower into my fib areas, but I am hopeful that this trade goes into the right direction. Usually I take my entries on the forward time frame, and price did react.
I feel like I'm looking at like a modern piece of art here, looking at Adam's charts. Lots of shapes, well, lots of rectangles and squares and colors here. I know this is all very all of this plays a role, which is another interesting thing I find in trading. Is I genuinely like looking at other people's charts and seeing how much they mark up their charts, how little they mark up their charts, what colors, all that stuff. I enjoy it because you can really show your personality through your trading charts, because it's very serious. And what I can see from Adam, at least what I think I see from Adam, is how detailed he is. You know, he has everything on this screen for a reason, because he wants it there. If he didn't want it there, he would take it off. You know, he has the ability to do that. But no, he wants everything here because it all means something to him, and it all is going towards the end goal of profitable trading. So I don't know. I find all that stuff interesting.
To my fib zone on the 1 hour. So I took my entry there and currently in drawdown, but just waiting to see what price does, especially today and for the rest of the week.
Okay, that was Adam's update. We have a super quick update from the world's longest monitor, Eric. Let's see what Eric has to say. And then I have more to say about Eric's monitor after that.
Hello there, it's Eric checking in here to give you guys a review of my third trade, which, as you guys can see, resulted in a profit of
we can see everything,
$844 in the New Zealand dollar pair. So let's go over the thought process behind this trade.
I'm just messing around.
I had initially identified this strong level of support that I was expecting to turn into resistance. So if we go into a lower time frame, we can see that when price reached that area, it gave us an engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing candle. So I was expecting for price to continue its move downwards. So if we go into a 1 hour time frame, I can show you guys exactly where I enter and where I put my stop losses. So I was looking at price around this area, and I decided to enter my short position with a stop loss right above these highs right here, these highs and these highs, with a 2% risk. And yes, I was initially targeting this lows right here, and we ended up getting around we ended up getting out of the trade around these lows right here. So yes, that was the trade. I'm glad it went very well, and I am looking forward to show you guys my next trade. See you in the next one.
Okay, so that was his analysis there. I'm curious though. He didn't tell us if he got stopped out or not. He said that he got out of the trade here, but it's continuing to run to the downside. He's trading NZD USD. Beautiful entry right here just before price absolutely plummeted. He said that he was looking for it to go to these lows here. We broke through that. We even broke through these lows here, and we are now on par with these lows here, looking to break through even these potentially. I don't know what in the world happened with NZD USD to make it fall apart like that. But I'm curious, was he trailing stops like super tight, and then maybe on that wick there he like just barely got tagged out, or was he just happy with his profits? I'm not sure, but that was a very nice trade, a very big trade too. Looks like $844. Puts him up a little over $10,600. Very nice. So I said I had more to say about Eric's monitor, and he heard me. He watched the video and saw that I made a comment about his monitor, and he shared his actual monitor, at least what kind it was. I did not look at the dimensions of it, but I want to do that right now to figure out just how long that monitor is. Whoa. Wow. Here we have the Samsung Odyssey G9 is the monitor that he said he has. Yeah. Wow. That thing is impressive, man. Oh, and it's curved too. Look at that thing. Holy crap. 49-inch monitor. That is crazy. I'm almost at a loss for words. I wish I could see this thing for myself. That thing looks like... I play a lot of video games, and I would love to play some video games on that thing. That thing looks super cool. The world's largest 1000R, don't know what that means, curved gaming monitor. And you saw it first here, folks. All right, moving on. Joseph has got an update for us. Let's see what Joseph has been
Hello,
up to.
James. Hello, competitors. How's everyone going this week? I hope that we are having so much fun. So
We are having so much fun,
this
Joseph.
week, I guess that I need to update on my trades. I'm like laughing right now because I was so confident about the seasonality that was gonna happen, but didn't happen. Of course, like the datas that came, the fundamental datas that came wasn't like the way I was expecting. But the market it is what it is, right? We need to play not as our confidence, but as the studies and the data that we do see that it is really happening in the market. If the CPI comes negative or positive, the Fed rates, the FMPs, like we play with those. We play like with the reality of the market. So in that term, I would give my update, show a little bit about the Pound USD, the trades that I did, in a better explained way. Like I'm just gonna show that I did this one buy entry and I took one profit. I did a second one that I did.
Joseph has had some great outs right here. So he wasn't holding on to these trades for too terribly long. He's looking at the 1 hour time frame. So it looks like, you know, maybe he placed that in the morning and then got out at night. Maybe he held it overnight. But yeah, so price did go a little bit lower, or excuse me, the price did go a little bit higher, but then absolutely came way back down before most likely some news event. So sure, he could have gotten a little bit more profit there, but you know, profitable trade nonetheless. This one, very nice as well. You know, price did come up to here. It came back down a little bit. He got out, I think, at a good spot because not too long after, price came way back down here. So 2 quick profitable trades, and then I'm already looking ahead at this one. Got out at the perfect time because that could have been really, really bad for him.
Those
there,
2 profits that I just showed to you, James and friends, was
James
out.
And friends, I love that.
I get out them on my trail stop. When the market go on my favor, I put the trail stop to the positive or the break even, and I just go with the flow. So those 2 got out with the trail stop or almost break even. Like if we see here in the account history, like the price was just $14, $17, $51.
Hey, that's fine.
Those was the break even. I had one good trade that was in the Aussie dollar.
Oh,
that I had.
So I don't know if he was planning on explaining this. Sorry if you were planning on skipping over this, Joseph, but I can't help but notice. I said I looked ahead here and that you got out at the perfect time. Although it's clear to me here, you unfortunately did not get out at the perfect time, which is fine. Everybody has losing trades. I have lost so many trades. On my demo account, you know, but a lot of trades I have lost. But so, you know, same thing here. Price came up a good bit. He said that he was usually trailing into a little bit of profit or at least break even. So I don't know why he didn't do that on this trade as well. It seems like, especially with price up here, he definitely had the potential to, let's see. So he entered on this candle. I mean, yeah, it's not a ton. It's not a ton of profit, but you could have moved it to break even, especially since this looks to me like it was probably news related. Maybe, not sure. But yeah, unfortunate, but you know, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Was the break even. I had one good trade that was in the Aussie dollar that I have here.
You did have a good trade on Aussie dollar.
That one I get out of my hand. I just click it. But yeah, so far I just had one trade that went bad. That was in the Pound USD because I was looking for the seasonality, and the news came in a different way, and makes sense. The data was positive for dollar, so it makes sense the move. But even if we look to that in the seasonality aspect of it, the market is still in the same area. You know, it's not moving. It's just there. It's consolidated. It's not doing nothing. So yeah, and just to bring a new update of trading, I have one position in gold. I have it. Where is it? So right here, I wanted that shows, but it's not showing. Anyways, I have one position in gold. That position I'm based on the conflicts that it's happening. Also, if the Fed rates comes higher than expected, I will keep this position to see if the gold can go higher or not. But for some reason, the trade view here, it's lacking. It's like crashing today, but it is what it is. So I have this position in gold.
Trading view not perfect.
Another way. Here.
Very, very good.
And I'm waiting to see if it reaches this top in 94.16. If it reaches, good. If not, I will probably be in break even when this price comes like at least 50 or 60% on my favor from my expectation of profit.
What in the world was that?
Yes, I just want to do this really, really short video about this update, and like I hope everyone is having fun too and placing the trades as expected. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great week. Let's see the next one how we go. Thank you so much, James, for your updates. In the last one, it was really fun to see it. You getting like, oh my god, where is this website that he is seeing the COT data? Was really fun. I was laughing here. But anyways,
well, I'm glad that you
really
enjoyed that.
Happy for these moments that we are having. Good luck, everyone. Thank you so much.
Everyone in this trading competition has been absolutely amazing to work with so far. They have all been, super available, super positive, not towards just the competition, but each other as well. We have a little group chat, a little Discord group chat that everybody's in so that they can talk and ask each other questions. And everyone has just been super nice and encouraging. And I honestly just feel honored that I get to do something like this with such amazing people from all over the world too, which is maybe the craziest part. But yeah, thank you, Joseph. Thank you for being so nice and encouraging and sending great update videos. All right, we got another update from Mark here. Hopefully I won't have to do this in order to see his...
What's up, A1 Trading family? Hope y'all are doing well.
Again.
My name is Mark, for those of you guys who don't remember, and it is currently the weekend right now. It is October 14th. It's a Saturday. The market is closed, and we are 10 days into this trading competition. Having a good time. I'm learning, and like I said last video, I look forward to this what else is to come with this competition. But pretty much I want to come up on here, make another update video for you guys, kind of pick up where I left off, and also, since it's the weekend, give you guys like a pre-week analysis, kind of let you know what I'm looking at, what I'm looking to get into. I like that. And yeah, so that being said, I'm gonna flip my camera. Pretty much where we left off at was this GBP AUD trade. I'll just remind you guys, I took the trade because the pound has been very bearish. And I see price come up to this resistance area, and I seen some rejection. So I hopped in the sell at this right there. And I just kind of...
I got distracted by... It's Washington, Oregon. I got distracted by the dang college football game going on in the background. We're here for trading, not football. Trading. All right. Let me assume the position.
Mind you guys, I took the trade because the pound has been very bearish. And I seen price come up to this resistance area, and I seen some rejection. So I hopped in the sell at this right there. And I'll just kind of let you guys see how it played out.
I'm sorry, can I rotate this? Oh, ooh. Mark, we figured it out. Now, when we see your face, you're probably going to be sideways, but it's okay. You figured it out.
So yeah, I got stopped out, and price just ripped up after that. So yeah, I took a loss on it, and but that's okay. Like I said last video, I still have not won a trade. I've been in a losing streak, but I know that's part of the game.
We're having
trading
fun
is
here, people.
Not the most
I'll fix it in
predictable, but
post.
as long as you control your risk and
For
you
now, I'm
keep
leaving it
keep
like
yourself
this.
in the game, over the long term, you'll see the rewards of the work that you put in. And I'm a very firm believer in that. So I'm just waiting my time. But yeah, with that being said, on to the next. So what I like to do is I kind of like every week I kind of like to just make lists for myself of market news that I'm looking for. And you guys can pause the video if you want to just look at that. And I also like to make a little list of just everything that I think is bullish and bearish.
Okay, very cool.
So yeah, going into this week, I think the dollar is going to be very bullish. I'm going to be looking for a dollar buys, and the Canadian dollar is going to be very bullish. I think the dollar is going to be very bullish, mainly because of CPI that came out. I mean, there's been a lot of economic figures that have come out that have,
I think most people
been making a dollar go on a
in the
really
competition
strong bullish trend, and
use fundamentals as well.
jobs
which
number,
is
non-farm
super cool
payrolls
to
added
see.
to that, and CPI. I think that just kind of caps it. I mean, I think the
Because
dollar.
I know
is
that
gonna
fundamentals are a
be
little
going
hit or
up
miss in the trading
for,
community when it comes to
it's just going to make another run.
whether or not people
And I'll show you
use
guys
them.
on the dollar index.
It's not
I
hit or
took a
miss
lot of
whether or
dollar
not they're
trades and I
useful.
lost.
They are
And I don't
useful.
think my bias was
But,
wrong. I just think
know.
my timing may have been off. And here I'll show you guys. Dollar rallied. The
You
dollar
gotta be
rallied
kidding me.
A lot off of.
You've got to be kidding me. What? It's okay.
That news. So I'm going to be looking for a lot of dollar buys. In fact, I am in a dollar trade right now. Now I know you're not supposed to
Watch it. Next time he flips the camera back to himself, it's going to be horizontal.
Weekend, but in my experience, I have actually not had a bad experience.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Holding trades over the weekend, and I'm always willing to be humbled, but until I am, I just stick to my strategy. My strategy told me to take this trade. Dollar is bullish again, and it's on a run. The yen is probably the weakest currency, yeah, I seen the price push up, come down to this area right here, and I'm gonna go on the 15-minute chart. I seen it reject right there. Then it came back and it rejected again. I was like, I have to get into this. That's just my strategy. So, I'm gonna see how this plays out when the market opens. But hopefully, I get my first win. I'm really looking for a win. But I'm patient. I'm very patient. So
I can say that Mark has struggled a little bit throughout the competition, but every trader goes through, their down periods. It happens to everybody. Nick has been very honest and open about that through his video series and whatnot. So what I love to see though is the confidence from Mark, and he said that he's going to stick to his strategy, no matter what, which I think is the best thing to do. Mark is clearly, a super great, super nice guy, but he's also very, very confident, which is, I think that you have to have confidence in yourself if you want to be successful as a trader. If you're doubting everything that you do, you're going to get in too late. You're going to get in, you're going to close out too early. You're not going to leave your trades room to breathe, things like that. So you got to have confidence. And I know Mark has got a lot of confidence, which is very, very cool thing to see.
So, yeah, I'm looking to see what happens with that, and I'll keep you guys updated.
He's an athlete. You got to be confident.
The next thing I said I was bullish on was the Canadian dollar. I'm really watching oil, and I also want to say, like, I'm bullish on this as long as oil keeps going up, which I think it will because of geopolitical factors, as well as this week I will be watching some Canadian dollar inflation rate and CPI news on Tuesday, which will either keep me bullish on the Canadian dollar or stop me from trading it at all, kind of, you know, put me on the sidelines. But we will see. But as of right now, going into this week, I am bullish on the Canadian dollar. So some things that I'm bearish on is the euro, still bearish on the euro, still bearish on the pound, and still bearish on the yen. Now the yen, I'm bearish on the yen, but it's kind of a when I close, when I open thing, you know, I'm just making sure that I'm listening closely to anything about Japan intervention, and I'm going to see, like, if they do intervene, and I won't make the same mistake that I did, you know, in my last 2 yen trades that I lost. I think I'm going to be a lot more patient and really let Japan's strength, if it even comes, like, set into the market for a little bit before I even look to take a trade. And as far as the euro and the pound, you know, these currencies have been bearish for a while because of economic factors in their country. I think we might get, you know, I'll start with the euro, for example. On Wednesday, there's CPI and inflation news coming out. It'll, depending on what the figure is, it'll probably keep the euro bearish, or it might take me out of that analysis and completely. So we'll see. Same thing with the pound. The pound, we have important news on Tuesday and Wednesday. We have earnings, unemployment rate, employment change on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, we have inflation rate. Major currency moving figures that will either keep the pound in the downtrend or might change the whole momentum completely. So we will see. And I guess the last thing is NZD. We have inflation coming out on Monday, and I will only be looking to trade this if that inflation data is bullish. And I say that because I just think the New Zealand dollar will rally off of it, especially because of other economic figures that have come out for New Zealand. I think if that figure is bullish, we'll see a New Zealand dollar rally. So that's something I will be watching, and I might, you know, be looking to trade, but like, I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, that's it. So, you know, with that being said, like, I'll just be looking for pairs that are pairs that are either buying the dollar or the CAD, or selling the euro, the pound, and the yen going into this week. And yeah, so, you know, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate the opportunity to be in this competition, and like I said, I will keep you guys updated, and I hope y'all enjoy.
All right, so that was the update from Mark. That is going to do it for today's updates. But yeah, love to see that from Mark. He's doing his analysis a week in advance, which is so smart, because he is so prepared for the week ahead. And this is going to be the week of Mark. I feel it. This is going to be Mark's week. All right, but yeah, that's going to do it for today's reactions. We will be back very soon. All right, it's a brand new day, and we have some brand new update videos to get to. We have a few here from Josh, so let's go ahead and see what Josh has been up to this week.
Everyone, today is still the same day from when I filmed my last update video for you all. I was about to wrap up my trading.
Wednesday, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just see what he has to say.
Presenting itself. So I decided that I would take it and see how it went, and I thought that now would be a great time to walk you through my strategy and to walk you through this trade. So we'll hop onto the charts quickly, and I'll show you how this trade set up and the result of it, and I'll give you my current standings, and yeah, we'll go from there. I can't move my cursor because then it will show you the result of this trade, but anyway, we were looking for buys from this area support We were in a downwards trend for the start of the day. However, we then broke above, so I was looking to buy at the retest of this previous lower high. And we can also see that we failed to put in a lower low, so it's clear to see that we did break above this trend, and we put in a higher high as well. So yeah, that's why I was looking for longs. And yeah, I had my stop set using the ATR, so it was below this area of support, and I was targeting up here at the next resistance level. And yeah, I'll show you how that trade quickly went. So here we go. As you can see, it was a great trade, nice quick move. But yeah, that's
so which chart was he looking at there? That was, Euro USD. Okay. So Euro USD. So he bought Euro USD, which is actually what time frame? 15-minute. Okay, so he's looking at the 15-minute chart, Euro USD, which had been incredibly bearish up until somewhat recently, kind of just this week, really. Well, actually, I guess Euro USD had been incredibly bearish for a long time, for a few, like 2-3 months, just really bearish. But then somewhat recently has started to turn around, still bearish for the most part, but the fact that he went long Euro USD here and then actually caught that really nice move, broke clean through. This candle, in fact, is so large. Is he looking at the 15-minute? I thought he was looking at 15-minute, but that candle is so large that unless it's a news candle, I don't know what would make a move like that. Come on, work with me here. Work with me here. So, I mean, yeah, I assume that has to mean he's looking at the 15-minute chart, right? So, I don't know. I assume that's a news-related candle there that caused that big jump, but regardless,
yeah, I'll show you how that trade
very nice trade right there.
As you can see,
clean through that level of resistance that he was looking at.
But yeah, that's pretty much how I'm trading now. Nice and simple. There's no need to overcomplicate it. And with that trade alone, we were able to lock in a 1.6R trade, which puts us up to 16%. I just had to check that. I was telling the truth. We are pretty much bang on 16% up on the account. So yeah, currently things are going good. And yeah, this is essentially how I'm going to be trading for the rest of this challenge. I don't want to take too many trades a day, so I'm probably going to limit myself to 1, maybe 2 trades max. But yeah, I don't want to get overconfident or anything like that, so I think keeping it like the trade volume low and keep doing what I'm doing and keep to myself will be good. But yeah, that's how I'm trading, and yeah, this is the latest update of the account and how the challenge is going for me. I feel good. I'm feeling confident at the moment.
You should feel good.
Things are going good. I'm sure the other guys are doing well as well. But yeah, that's just my update. And well, if I have any more information for you guys, I will be sure to let you all know.
Yeah, Josh, you should be feeling good after that trade, because he's being very humble right now. But Josh, to my knowledge, I do not think Josh has lost a trade. I don't think he has. Maybe 1 or 2, but he's not trading at a crazy amount. He's not taking 3-4 trades a day or anything, which is, again, probably the smart thing to do. You know, you don't want to force setups. You don't want to force trades. You know, being patient, going a day, 2 days, 3 days, a whole week without taking a trade is sometimes the smart thing to do and the right thing to do, because, you know, when you're playing with, especially if you were to be playing with real money, you know, they're doing demo accounts, obviously, so it's a little bit different. But, you know, to encourage smart trading, sometimes the trade's just not there, and that's okay. But yeah, Josh, you're doing very well. Very, very well so far. See what our next update from Josh looks like.
Alright everyone, so today is the 11th, Wednesday the 11th of October. So this is officially marks 1 week since we started the A1 Trading Challenge. I thought I'd give you a quick update on a trade I took yesterday. I was going to film a video last night, but I just never got around to it. So I thought I'd talk to you about this trade and show you how it went. But yeah, that's enough of me speaking. I'll show you the charts and they can talk for me. So as I mentioned previously about how I've changed my style slightly, I was looking for buys from this area here, area of support, and price quickly made a move to the upside and then back down. So this was our new resistance area that we were looking to target. As you can see as well, we price pulled back to the 61.8% fib retracement level, and we also had this slight upwards trend line, so I thought that this was a good area to buy from. And if I quickly, sorry, excuse the fingers, if I quickly show how this trade went, give me a second to go into this box. As you can see, price went up and we were able to catch a nice move here. My stop loss again was set using the ATR. I love it. I think it's a great tool to add to your trading, and yeah, this was a nice trade, a nice 4.14 risk to reward trade. So on that trade in total we profited $487.51, put in our account just shy of 21% profit, which is insane to think, especially when it's been a week since we started this challenge and things are going exceptionally well at the moment. This trade was quite important to me because I didn't want people to think that I had one lucky trade on NFP and I gambled my account and caught a 7-to-1 risk to reward. But if I'm able to show that I was able to catch a couple of days later a 4-to-1 risk to reward, then I think it shows some sort of consistency, which is good for this challenge because, like, sort of instead said, it's not just about profit but also about your trading performance. So yeah, this was another win, another nice trade that I'm happy with. I'll be looking to do it again. I am looking for some more trades now. I'll quickly show the markets, but there's nothing really of interest set up at the moment, so I think today might be a quiet day, but I'll just quickly show you guys what I'm looking for, and yeah, that's it.
So this was taken last week as well. So I'll have to double check what his account, actually let me double check what his account is right now. I did that yesterday. I took a look at everybody's accounts yesterday after I filmed that reaction video that's coming right before this one. So yeah, the fact that he is up that much, I'm not going to say exactly how much profit that he's made in 2 weeks. At that point it was exactly 2 weeks since the competition started and he's up that much. I mean, that's the type of stuff that, like, we'll see it in like the YouTube comments. Like, people be like, oh, I can make X amount of percent. I make X amount of percent per day. Or, it's easy. You can make this much in a month. And it's like totally unrealistic and totally unbelievable. And it's just people on the internet spouting off stupid stuff. Josh is kind of doing that for real right now. He's kind of that guy come to life, but like proving it, not just saying stuff to be an internet troll. Josh is really doing it right now.
So what I'm looking for today is we're just kind of in a sideways motion consolidation. I'm looking for a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside. If we're able to get either of them scenarios, then I'll look to enter, but right now I'm in a pretty comfortable position, so I don't have any need or desire to want to risk more or take trades that aren't exactly to the plan, because I don't need to. I'm in a good position, and yeah, I'm just going to try and ride out the rest of this challenge. Obviously still trade and still show what I've got, but just in a good position now. And yeah, well, that's my update 1 week in, and we're 21% up, almost 21% up. So things are looking really good at the moment, and yeah.
Josh, this is what I'm going to say. Like you have said before in this video and in previous videos, this competition is not necessarily about account balances and who makes the most money. We're looking at trading performances. We're looking at, lots of different things. It's part of the reason why we want update videos, so that we can see your thoughts and analysis and trades and this, that, and the other. What I would say to you, Josh, when you watch this, because I know you will, keep doing exactly what you're doing. Do not slow down. Keep trading how you've been trading. If you lose a couple, that's fine. That's normal. Winning trades, losing trades, it doesn't matter. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Don't slow down because you're in a comfortable position. You've been doing a great job so far. Continue doing a great job is what I would say to you. All right, third and final video from Josh.
So today is Thursday. We are just shy of...
Josh, have you changed clothes, Josh? Have you changed... Josh. No wonder Josh is making all these great trades. He hasn't gotten up from his desk in like 2 weeks.
But if I'm...
Josh. Is that your lucky trading shirt, Josh? Please don't tell me if I go back to last week's. What day was this from? Josh.
To the news event I had.
Did you do all of this in like 1 day? I know that these videos are from the same week. All of these videos are from the same week. Are they all from the same day? No, they're not, because in one of them you said Wednesday, the other one you said Thursday. I'm going to chalk this up to lucky trading shirt. Lucky trading shirt and leave it at that.
1 week left of this challenge, and I thought I'd give you guys a quick update.
He does.
And follow on from where I left off. So last time I left off,
he does own different shirts,
I believe
though.
Was floating
confirmed owns
around
different shirts.
21% in profit. So we were doing really well. And I thought I'd just give you a quick update on trades I've taken since then and how my trading's gone this week. So I'll show you some trades that I took, and yeah, then I'm going to talk about it. So this was the first trade I tried to take. So as you can see, the blue arrow indicates where I bought from, and then the red arrow equals where I sold from. So we're at 38.2%.
Is this USD JPY? Euro
and
USD?
Unfortunately,
what is
prices
that
didn't
candle?
hold of this area. So yeah, we were looking for quite a big move there, but unfortunately we didn't get it, and we got stopped out of this trade with a minus $120.88 loss.
Considering how bad that almost was,
down a little bit, but again, because we're up so much, didn't really matter.
Yeah,
you've got to expect some losses after some wins. So I'll quickly and I'll show you the second trade that I took. Again, as you can see from the blue arrow where I bought, it was somewhere around here. At this area of support identified, we'd broken above, and I was just looking for a continuation. But again, as we saw this big drop. Thankfully, however, I managed to get out before that big drop, and I believe that was from a news event. So, as NFP did play out in my favour last week or the week before, this news event wouldn't have, but that's part of trading. So, but again, I was out before then, so I was not affected by this. And that resulted in a minus $113.48. So again, we're just taking 2 losses now, and I started to not worry because I was still out, but it's like a little bit sad to see your profit go down, but it's completely normal and expected. But thankfully the next trade we took was a win, so I'll quickly show you that. So there's a bit of a play from like the trade before. We kind of were at the same area of support, and I thought now would be a good chance to buy, and it was a great chance to buy. That was a nice, very quick trade that we managed to lock in. Managed to lock in $187.68. So that brought the account balance back up again, and it was good just to have a win after the 2 losses that we're taking, just for a bit of reassurance. Because as much as you trust your strategy and know you're profitable and things like that, taking a loss and then loss, it does start to play in your emotions. Even if you could win 99% of your trade, but that one trade you do lose, it's still going to be a little bit oh. But yeah, anyway, so that brought the account back up, and then since then I've only taken that was all last week, and then this week I've only taken 1 trade, which was yesterday, I believe, and I'll quickly show you that. So we broke below this area resistance. I was just looking for a retest and then a downwards move. Unfortunately, this trade went straight down and it was great, but I had my stop loss set just too tight and I got wicked out before this move happened, which, it does suck, but it happens sometimes.
Yeah, that was almost a really big... Dang, look at that. So he entered somewhere on this candle and got stopped out on this candle here. Tiny little closing candle here. Really big wick though that you can kind of barely see before this thing just... that's crazy. Huge move to the downside. Did exactly what you wanted it to do, but risk management, most of the time it works in your favor because you don't want to lose any more money. But on a trade like this, a move like that stinks.
Tight, and I got wicked out.
Yeah.
Before this move happened, which it does suck, but it happens sometimes. It was just part of trading. Just got to move on and accept it. So that's exactly what I've done. But yeah, that resulted in a $116.87 loss. So our account balance is currently around 19% up, which is still fantastic, and I'm pleased with that. But yeah, I've kind of taken this week slow, and I'll talk about that in just a second. So on Monday, I had a serious emergency matter that I had to attend to for my health. So I decided not to trade on Monday. I had marked up the charts and everything like that, and I saw this trade that I really wanted to take, but in the end I decided not to. Had I have taken it though, I'd have locked in like a 4.5 risk reward trade, so it's a little bit annoying I didn't take it, but I think taking that day off, especially on a day that I was stressed out, was very much needed.
Yes.
And then on Tuesday, I still had like an emergency to attend to, and I wasn't really in the right mind frame to be trading, so I decided to take Tuesday off as well. But again, there was another trade that set up, and it pains me to say it, but it was another 4 or 5 risk reward trade that I would have caught and would have been profitable with. So that's a little bit annoying, but your well-being and health matters way more than profit. Again, this is just a challenge, so
yes,
it's nice it would have been to catching trades. I care about my health more.
Something that I have tried to express to everybody participating in the competition is how appreciative I am of all of the effort that they're putting into this, knowing that every one of these people have their own lives. They have everything else that comes with life going on, and taking this crazy competition, where they're going to be trading for an entire month against 7 other people, and then not only trading for an entire month against 7 other people, but then you have to make videos and show your face and talk about it. And part of that comes with, potentially showing losses and things like that. it's very hard. It is not an easy thing to do at all. And the fact that everybody is doing this and doing it so well too is really kind of a testament to who they are individually as people, as you know, everyone has been great, amazing, you know, thoughtful, respectful, very easy to work with, putting out content for myself and all of you to enjoy. It's been a very cool experience getting to see people do this. But my goodness, yes, like Josh is saying, you are more important than any trade that you could ever take. So I do not blame you for taking a few days off at all, Josh. In fact, I'm glad that you did so. So I hope everything's okay.
So I decided not to trade on them days, and then obviously when I came back on Wednesday, I get the trade that turns out to be a loss. But that's just how trading is. But I'm all okay now, in case you're worried. But yeah, so that's why I haven't really been trading that much this week. I am looking for a trade now, so I'll quickly show you that, and then I'll leave the other guys to give you their updates. So I'm just kind of looking for this area of support. It goes back further as well, just to be retested, and then I'll be aiming for this area resistance that we previously have retested. That's what I'm looking for today. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Training requires a lot of patience. It is what it is. But yeah, and also I just want to say to James, get clickbaited. My NFP video, I decided to clickbait you into thinking that it went wrong, because the amount of times I've clicked on a video, or like the one that got me was the April Fools that Nick did. I fell so hard for that, and I'm ashamed to admit it. Sorry. So I decided, got to get my revenge. So we can call it 1-1 now. But yeah, just a little bit of fun. But yeah, so that's my update for this week.
What did I do?
And
I didn't have anything to do with that.
When I give you my update next week, once this training challenge is over. But yeah, have a good week, I guess.
All right, you got me, man. You freaking got me. Okay, so I just reacted to this. I'm showing Nick this because I thought it was pretty funny. Do you remember this, first of all? I showed you this because I was really confused by this.
So everyone, the last time you heard from me was...
He looks pretty distraught about his trading, correct?
Yeah, he seems like something's not going well.
It seems like something is not going well. Well, then I got to this after he was able to watch and react to the first episode that came out. All right, so this is what I just reacted to. I wanted to get Nick's reaction for this as well. So,
all right, let's see it.
For today, if we don't get it, we don't get it. Training requires a lot of patience. It is what it is. But yeah, and also I just want to say to James, get clickbaited. My NLP video, I decided to clickbait you into thinking that it went wrong, because the amount of times
he did a good job at that.
He got me.
Clicked on a video, or like the one that got me was the April Fools that Nick did. I fell so hard for that, and I'm ashamed to admit it. So
I know.
So I decided, got to get my revenge. So we can call it 1-1 now. Good. But yeah, just a little bit of fun. But yeah, so that's my update for this week. And
he really sold that too, because when he
did.
First came on the camera, I was like, oh, this dude, he's not doing well.
I was so confused. I was so confused to the point where I was like, Nick, look at this. I was like, he's so upset at the beginning of this video, but then he's talking about his trades, and it seemed like everything went fine. I don't know, was it like a sigh of relief that his trades went well? So yeah, he got me. He got me good with that one.
He definitely did, and I think maybe he's trying to psych the other players in the competition out. You know, if they see him like upset, maybe they're gonna. Yeah, it's all like part of the trading. It's like trading on a 3D instead of 2D.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well.
All right. Well, maybe next week for the final week of the competition, we can get Nick in here to react to some of your trade update videos. I'll pick a few, and we'll get Nick in here to get his thoughts for the final week of the competition.
I'm definitely down. I'm down. Thanks for the early feature.
Yeah. All right, last update of the day is coming from MJ. Let's see what MJ has to say.
What's up, A1 Trading Show fans? Here's MJ, and I'm about to give updates on my trading and the setups that I am taking for this week. So the first trade that I took yesterday was from AUD Canadian dollar, and obviously, as you can see, it's a downtrend and on the daily chart. And if I pull down my EDGEFINDER, you can see that AUD CAD is very bearish on the signal. And if I wanted to go, and this is exactly what I did, I went ahead and looked at the specifics as to why AUD CAD was showing a very bearish signal, and everything kind of makes sense and aligned to why it's showing a bearish signal. And also on the score indicator, this area right here kind of gave me more confidence that, yeah, it's bearish. So I'll go back to the charts and show you what trade and where did I take that trade. So I'll pull down just real quick on the 4-hour chart, and just wanted to show you guys that this line that I drew up right in here was really something that I was watching out for. As you can see, it was tested several times, and this candle, this red candle right here, gave me kind of a good confirmation that that support was so strong it had to have a long bearish candle to break it. So I'll go down to the 1-hour chart to show you where I took the trade. And as you can see, this is the long candle I was talking to you guys about, and it went above, and then it went back down. And when it went back down, I saw that there was a bearish candle. Let me just put this back here. So this bearish candle broke. Let me show you. This bearish candle broke that support, and on the hour time frame, it made it look like it's going to retest, and lo and behold, it did retest. So I waited for that candle to close on the 1 hour, and it didn't break that support zone that I marked up on. So I entered in this candle, so you can see, I entered in that candle, and this was still my objective. It was an 18.2 pip risk, and as you can see, the candle, the price went down here, all the way down there, but my take profit was here, and I missed the mark. So I was short. It didn't hit my take profit for about 3.7 pips.
Which is worse? If I don't know. This question just kind of popped into my head because, you know, it stinks that he was right. It broke through this clearly significant level right here. Retested, decided that it was not going to break through. You know, the resistance held, price dropped. You know, exactly like he thought it would. He sold here, price dropped, and he just barely missed his take profit. So it, you know, it looks like it closed here. Looks like he closed his trade right there. So he barely missed his take profit, which would probably have been a very, very nice trade for him. So this is my question. Which is worse? Barely missing a take profit like that and then having the trade go back up and you lose your money, or barely getting stopped out right before the trade goes in your direction. All right, so the trade goes in your direction initially, you miss your take profit, and then you lose all of that, or the trade starts by barely tagging your stop loss before heading in your direction. Which is worse? I don't know. I can't. If I took a long time and kind of waited out, maybe I could come to a decision. But
I was
not gonna do
so
that right
close. 3.7
Maybe I'll
pips
ask
to my
Nick that
take
question.
profit, and it didn't hit my take profit. What it did was it went striking back up. It broke that support level before, now resistance, and it retested. It didn't break once again, and then the rally went back up, causing me to lose 18.2% of my trade. So I know, at least, I like that setup. I love that setup. I felt like I entered correctly on that setup, and
I would agree.
I was happy of that trade. It just wasn't meant to be, and that's absolutely fine. So now let me take you guys on my next trade. I'll just switch it back to the daily time frame. The other trade that I'm in on is GBP USD. So the trade that I'm looking for at the moment is GBP USD. So right now it retested on this level. I marked up my zone here, and here you go. So at the time that I marked this zone up, the price already retested that zone, right? But I'll move down to the 15-minute chart, right? And I'm looking for another retest here on this zone and see if this candle on the 15-minute chart doesn't break this line. I'm going to jump into this trade and risk 23 pips, just right above this current resistance. So as you can see, that's 23 pips. But if the candle breaks this zone on the 15-minute chart, I'm not hopping on that trade, and it will serve as a test, a retest for me, which gives me again a go signal to hop in on this trade. Again, just risking 23 pips, and my risk to reward is just 1.36. So I'll let you guys know if I hop in onto this trade. I still have about 6 minutes left, as you can see, to wait for this candle to close, and I'll let you know if I jump into this trade or not. I'll see you on my next update.
3 hours later.
All right, and I'm back. So we're talking about GBP USD, or the pound dollar. On that trade that I did mention earlier, I didn't hop on that trade. However, on this trade that I'm showing you right now, I did. And the reason why I took this trade is I still show that GBP USD is still showing a very bearish signal on the A1 EDGEFINDER Pro. And I marked up a zone on the 1-hour chart, a Fibonacci, and the moment that it hit the 50% retracement level, I waited for the candle to close on the 1-hour chart because I wanted to make sure that it doesn't, break the zone that I'm marking on it, which is this, basically. So I entered on that trade. Currently, I'm in profit for about $30. I'm looking to take profit just before this area.
I just found out that the last 10 minutes of my recording, I had watched the majority of MJ's video and given my thoughts and analysis on it. Did not record any audio.
Looking for $105 profit on this, but I will not wait for the day to close. Not that I'm not confident about this trade, but if you look at the price pattern right now, I'm seeing a consolidation on the 1 hour chart. Actually, it would show even on the daily chart. So I'm not very satisfied about this. I think that if there's a news catalyst that will pop up anytime this week is the only time that I would see any of the zones here that will break. So right now I'm just taking a very short trade, and I might close before the day ends. So right now I'm just hoping that this price breaks this level. It's currently on that level now, and if it does, and it closes the candle, it's 1:21 p.m. Central, so more than 30 minutes to go. So I'll probably give you guys an update if this closes or not, and I'll see you later.
1 million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
All right, so here we are on my GBP USD trade, and it did hit my take profit right on the spot of the current support. All right, so as you see, the price is already going back up. So the profits here for about $130, and that's good. So remaining minutes of the time, I do want to say that I'm really enjoying this competition. There's a lot of learning opportunities in this competition. I have learned a lot, not only with the current trades, but most importantly, my trading psychology. So I do want to let everybody know that's watching that trading is, let's say, about 95% over here. 5% is just really your execution, but everything is here. It's your mindset. It's your ability to control your emotions when you're on a losing streak, especially now markets are really difficult. And your ability to control and manage your expectations and not experience euphoria as you move along, right? One thing that I really, really learned during this competition is if you expect the price to go somewhere and you're hoping for the price to go somewhere, obviously that's your direction, right? Then you're already doing it wrong. The price will move wherever the price wants to go. It's out of your control. So that's it. I will give you guys another update next week. Thank you so much.
I like that. I like what he said there at the end. Hope should not be a part of your strategy. That's actually funny enough. Nick said something about that in the Discord, I believe yesterday or Monday. Tuesday, I mean. But yeah, hope should never be a part of your strategy. Hoping that price goes in your direction, it's probably not going to go in your direction if you're basing your analysis off of hope. Technicals, fundamentals, back testing, sticking to your strategy, market analysis should give you an idea of which way the chart is going to go, but hoping the chart goes in a direction, not going to work. Don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want our broker recommendation, access to our free Discord, free EDGEFINDER, or want to chat with us on Telegram. Remember, you can watch us live in the markets every morning starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have lots more free trading tools and content available on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching.